Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Euroman Movie Report. This week I'm going to talk about Scott Derrickson's Deliver Us from Evil. Deliver Us from Evil is based upon the experiences, supposedly, of this former NYPD police officer, Ralph Sacchi, who claims while on the force that he had some paranormal experiences, and it's one of these paranormal experiences that supposedly this movie is based upon. And the movie begins in Iraq in 2010, where we have these three Marines chasing down these insurgents into this batch of trees, and one of the Marines, he takes out a hand grenade and killing the insurgents. However, the explosion from the hand grenade, it reveals this hidden passageway where we have these stairs leading down into the earth, and then horror music starts to play, and these Marines, they go down there, and one of them flips on his helmet cam. And then suddenly the helmet cam starts to flicker, and then one of them goes, "Oh my God!" And then the scene shifts to New York in 2013, where we meet our main character, Ralph Sacchi, played by Eric Bana, who, by the way, is the only famous guy in the movie. And he and his partner, they investigate these more horror-esque crimes, and they are called to a domestic disturbance. And it turns out that the guy who has been reported to be in the middle of this domestic disturbance is one of the Marines we saw in the beginning of the film. And then things starts to unravel, and Eric Bana's character, he discovers that things are not what they seem, and it's at this point in time where I thought, now we need to, it could have been great if we had the Ghostbusters, but they are not available in that movie universe. So, and then of course the movie itself, it is rated R, but it isn't as gorish as some would expect. It does have blood and people going booga 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 booga, but I wasn't scared by it really. And the exorcism at the end of the film, it seemed in some instances a bit satirical in my opinion, because yeah, the way it was put together, but an okay film. I would have liked to have seen maybe the story, some of the story elements more expanded upon, especially how the priest, because Eric Bana's character, he teams up with this priest from Venezuela, a Jesuit priest who is an experienced demon hunter, and it would have been interesting to have seen some more of his motivation and story or anything like that, but I guess you can't have it all in a movie which only lasts an hour and 58 minutes. And the CG, it was okay too, and I must say the guy who played the #1 possessed Marine, he in my opinion did the best acting in the movie, because he had this face, and he was great in my opinion. So what else is there to say? Of course, if you don't like movies which contains jump scares and blood, then I guess you should avoid Deliver Us from Evil. But anyway, it was fun that they had, and here's a spoiler of course, is that every time Eric Bana's character was nearing something to do with the possessed Marine or the supernatural, then he started to hear music from the Doors, like breaking through to the other side, and it was quite interesting choice to have this inserted in the movie, giving the lyrics of the Doors song a wider meaning. So that was a good thing in my opinion. So all in all, if I'm gonna rate Deliver Us From Evil, I will give it 2.5 out of 5 Coca-Cola bottles. That's it. Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report signing off, and thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you would like to watch any of my previous reviews, then click the link in the description. And if you liked this review, give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to donate to this show, you could do so by clicking the PayPal link in the description as well. But bye for now, and I'll see you in my next movie review.